consider traveling?
Yeah.
To the great action of the IWA on Sports Channel America. Mick Karsh, glad to be with you. And ladies and gentlemen, as usual, my partner in crime, Diamond Dallas Page.
That's right, glue yourselves to the seats because we got a hellacious night of slams, jams, and body slams. That's right here. We got everybody's favorite redneck, Cousin Luke, David Sammartino. We got Ivan Koloff, and my main man, Manny, the Bull, Fernandez is going up against Terry Taylor in your main event. Stay tuned.
I'm Joel Goodhart with the IWA.
You know something, Mr. Goodhart? I'm sick and tired of a lot of things happening. Mr. Samoan, Mr. Wild Samoan, the #1 guy in the Samoan clan, Appa. We go out there. I'm watching from the back room. I'm watching from the back dressing room. I look out there. You're out there with 2 guys in the ring. You're getting beat all over the place, pillar to post and back again. Nobody showed up to help you. Your own brother was nowhere to be found. And because I had put everything that happened to us in the past behind me, it was over. I had new things to worry about. I went to help you in the spirit that we were brothers. What happened? The next thing I know, the Samoan whacks me, knocks me down. I left. And I want everyone out there to know that from this point on, I don't care who you are. Terry Taylor, Larry Winters, Larry Cameron, everybody get out of my way because this Indian is mad. From now on, I do it my way, and that's the only way.
Well, there he is, ladies and gentlemen, in all his splendor, coveralls and all, to open up this edition of the IWA. Hillbilly, Cousin Luke.
I'll bet the bimbo's back at home bouncing up and down on their couch with half their teeth in their mouth. Cousin Luke, oh my God!
Ladies and gentlemen, the main side that's about 4 inches too small and gives it to the referee. What
Any hat that goes on his fat head's going to be too small.
Please. Well, there he goes. Hillbilly Cousin Luke doing what he does best, and that is scuffle. And Mr. Mauler is in some serious trouble right off the bat. He's already pleading his case to the referee.
Well, the Mauler doesn't get that name just because he picked it. People have been giving him that name for Mauler, people left and right. And when you got a 485-pound man in there, however how fat he is.
Wait a minute. He's a big man. He's not fat.
Well, I don't
mean
big. Fat. I just mean big all over. Oh, Lord. Here comes Brandy May. She's sitting at ringside here. Now, you know she's been calling me left and right, just trying to become one of them diamond dolls, because she knows I get her out of them raggedy old jeans she's got and put her in some leather and lace.
The truth of the matter is, Brandy May wants absolutely nothing to do with you.
Wake up. Wake up.
She's made that...
Bro, get a clue, will you?
The Mauler...
Get all right.
The Mauler, ladies and gentlemen, hightails it outside the ring. And now Brandy May congratulating Hillbilly Cousin Luke. Oh,
I think that's a little premature. Something you're used to being.
Who you been talking to?
The rumor's out about you,
well,
man.
Never mind that. Let's just stay with the action at hand. If you can have maybe a 45-second attention span here.
Look at him put out his hand there. There it is. Now that just...
Oh, what happened? What happened to your man? The Mauler's in some trouble here. Oh, that's an oak tree falling across the head of the Mauler.
Looked like a big right hand to me.
As they go collar and elbow again, and a rake of the eyes, the Mauler resorting to that. He certainly couldn't overpower Cousin Luke. Runs him into that turnbuckle.
It looks like he's overpowering him right there. I'll tell you, Crash. Crash. Sometimes, man, I mean, you sound great, man.
Sometimes I look at you and I say you got the voice of Pavarotti and the wrestling knowledge of Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny happens to be very knowledgeable in professional wrestling. But be that as it may, if you could take your eyes off of Brandy May for a minute and look at what's going on in the ring, my God, your eyes are, well...
I didn't see you stutter there.
Well, that's all right. I can understand. Brandy May is wearing that horseshoe, that good luck horseshoe of Hillbilly Cousin Luke around her neck. I don't think Hillbilly's Cousin Luke is going to need too much luck in this one. I'm going to go out on a limb. I think the Mauler is overmatched.
Well, yeah, he looks overmatched right now, don't he? With that spinning souffle kick there.
Oh, what are you going to fix for dessert? Ladies and gentlemen, bear with me if I occasionally get flustered here at ringside.
Keyword there, occasionally flustered.
But you never know what's going to come out of the mouth of this particular individual, Diamond Dallas Page. When nothing is left to be said, he's still saying it. Oh! Pancake City. As the Mauler wishes he was back in Bozeman.
Oh. Is that where he's from, Bozeman, Montana?
I don't know. Who knows? I don't talk to him.
As you go along anyway.
I don't talk to him.
Oh,
big
planted him there.
Here it is. Oh. Air Luke, ladies and gentlemen. It's got to do it. It does. Oh.
That's all she wrote. Ain't nobody getting up from that big splash.
Boy, there's a pile of fluid left in the ring there, ladies and gentlemen. He absolutely decimated the Montana Mauler, and he's congratulated by the gorgeous Brandy May.
300.
Ladies and gentlemen, this tag team event is one fall. Currently in the ring at this time, weighing in at 640 pounds, the Motor City Madmen. And their opponents from the City of Angels, weighing in at 215 pounds, Tommy Rodgers. And his partner, Jason Knight.
Little David and Goliath syndrome here. Dennis Knight and Tommy Rodgers, two well put together individuals and great wrestlers in their own right, going up against the Mountain Men, and if that ain't the Motor City Mountain Men, or whatever they, Madmen?
Madmen.
They're Madmen and they're Mountain Men at the same time.
Was that Dennis Wright or Jason Wright?
Jason Knight.
Knight, right. Knight, right.
Whoa!
Well, he's wrong right there. He ran into a brick wall in the person of the Motor City Madmen. Look at the size of these individuals, the Madmen. You talk about giving up some weight. Oh, gee. Bounced him like a ball. And now giving the fans a little bit what for about ringside. Oh, ill-advised move there.
What do you think he was going to do? Cross body block him there?
I think that's what he had in mind.
This Motor Mountain Man is manhandling him. What the hell is he doing? Taking him for a ride? Oh!
Ooh. Chiropractor City. He'll be in there first thing in the morning. Tag team action with the IWA, the Motor City Madmen against Jason Knight, Tommy Rodgers. And, you know, I let you escape a couple of minutes ago without bringing something up to the multitudes of fans who watched last week when you got up from the ringside table and walked to the ring.
What are you trying to spit out?
I don't know what you were doing, if you were offering a contract to Thunderfoot, if you were inviting him over to dinner.
If I brought any of this up to you, of course you are so out of it. The bottom line is I can't believe you didn't hit me with that as soon as I got in the seat with you.
Well, I'm hitting you with it right now, and you're still avoiding the issue. What in the world were you talking about, or what did you do in the ring with Thunderfoot?
None of your business, for starters. Second of all, when I got something to say, I tell the world. I don't tell the likes of you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's trying to drop blood out of a turnip here, but let's get back to the action at hand. In the ring, the Motor City Madmen collectively and individually doing a number on Jason Knight as Jason's tag team partner. Oh, Tommy Rodgers eager to get into battle. Big backbreaker in for a cover. Knight with just enough left to kick out. This is a ferocious-looking combination in the Madmen, but now Jason Knight with that series of savant kicks And a crescent kick to boot, and now the tag made to Tommy Rodgers.
I can't believe that guy came back like that from the desk. And here goes Rodgers pumping these people up here. Oh!
Whoa, he's got him draped over the top. Nails the other man. Tommy Rodgers loaded for bear. And that rake of the eyes, that old standby.
Whatever works.
I'm glad you subscribe to the theory of sportsmanship, Mr. Page. Head first into the turnbuckle, and now Rodgers with a reverse. Oh, he's hammering away. And the crowd chanting in unison, we got a responsive reading.
Yeah, I saw somebody holding up the cards here to help these people count to 10.
Oh, come on, would you, Dallas, for crying out loud.
I can't believe they can count that high. But now look at their hero laying on his back. I tell you, I don't take nothing away from Tommy Rodgers, one of the toughest men in this business, without a doubt, pound for pound. Oh, but caught not looking that time, homeboy.
Oh.
Woo!
Big clothesline, and Tommy Rodgers. Oh, now he's being antagonized by the Madmen.
And a little insult to injury there.
That's exactly what they're doing. And that's some serious injury after that clothesline. But that time, Rodgers got the knee up. Does the somersault, and there's the tag to rejuvenate a Jason Knight. Come on, Jason, don't hold up.
I tell you, if you ain't Mr. Goody Two-Shoes, I don't know who is.
Nothing wrong, nothing
so
wrong.
much for Jason laying on his back there. Bottom line is, these guys are just outside. They're outsized here, home. They're just outsized.
There's a reversal. He telegraphed it into a sunset flip. Wait, he's holding Jason Knight.
Oh my God, see ya.
Oh. Did he do a number on Jason Knight? And now Tommy Rodgers, our camera didn't pick it up. He tried to intervene, and he was leveled. And a very impressive victory on the part of the Madmen.
Joel Goodhart for the IWA, and with me now, Preston, Steele, and Noel. And since they came to the IWA, Preston Steele's defeated just about everybody put in his way. In fact, I have a list right here. He's defeated Zoltan, Bobby Salsa, Bodyguard Mark, Dennis Knight, the Montana Mauler, but he really has been put to the test. And I understand that you're now preparing for Charlie Fulton. How are you preparing, Preston?
Well, people like Diamond Dallas Page have been complaining all along that we haven't faced any stiff competition. We've actually defeated and faced every person that the IWA matchmakers have put in front of us. We've been training intensively and feel that we are fully prepared to take on all challenges that the IWA feels that they want to put in our paths, including Charlie Fulton. We know that Charlie Fulton is going to be a challenge, but we are fully prepared, and we know that in order to continue our striving for the top of the IWA ladder, that we have got to come above the obstacles that Charlie Fulton will place for us. And I know that with the support of the fans continuing to stay behind us, that Preston and I can take it all the way to the top and beat Charlie Fulton, and we can also beat any and all comers that should come to stand in our way.
Well, look for Preston Steele to take on Charlie Fulton right here on IWA Championship Wrestling, where the best are today.
Premiering Sunday, August 12th on America.
That's right, we're back live and in color here, the IWA Sports Channel America. Ray Apollo in there with the Titan Taz. Your referee, Billy Caputo. And I'm here with Mick Karsh. All right, I'll get it straight one of these days. It means something.
And Ray Apollo, boy, you talk about a guy with self-confidence to the point of nausea, but give the devil his due. He is developing quite a reputation in professional wrestling. And a quick arm drag. And a good one. The man can wrestle when he wants to. He prefers to hurt people.
Well, he's a brawler, man, no doubt about it.
Nice reversal into a big body slam.
I can't believe Titan Taz coming on here.
Titan Taz with a series of arm drags, now latching onto the arm of Ray Apollo. Great wrestling action with the IWA.
Still to come, we've got in the main event, Terry Taylor and Manny Fernandez to watch tonight. Everyone's been waiting for this, brother.
What a
It's
matchup.
all heating up today here in the IWA. Also, we've got Ivan Koloff going to be coming up, too.
Ivan Koloff, the Russian Bear, one of the toughest men ever to step foot in a ring. David Sammartino, ladies and gentlemen, what a war he had with Ivan Koloff. Ivan came out victorious in that one. A little chicanery on the part of the veteran.
The one thing I got to love is Chief Jules Strongbow new attitude.
Oh, yeah, you would love it. You would. That's tailor-made for you. Chief Jules Strongbow turning on Afa.
Well, yeah, you saw him hit on that the whole world.
Oh, come on. Come on, Dallas. It was an accident, and you know it. You're just adding fuel to the fire.
Hey, the bottom line is I like his attitude.
Speaking of attitudes, boom. A big suplex by Ray Apollo. It's over. He got him.
No, he didn't get him. He caught the leg.
Wait a minute now. Wait a second. The referee raising his hand. Is the match still going or not? And you're not going to get out of here. Wait a minute. The match is continuing. Apparently, I'm confused. I do not know if the referee has called an official pin. Yes, he has. But Apollo continues the assault.
Well, yeah, that's just taking care of business out there, brother.
All right, before you go, I want to ask you one more time. You've evaded the issue about Thunderfoot. I'm going to ask you point blank again. Please, give me an answer. Give the fans
It's none of your business, man.
It's my business, and it's the business of the wrestling fans who are watching Sports Channel America and the IWA. Did you or did you not sign Thunderfoot to
Well,
a
I got
contract?
someone to tell something, I'll tell them. The bottom line is it's none of your business.
Hi, I'm Joel Goodhart with the IWA, and with me now is Thunderfoot and Diamond Dallas Page.
All right, enough of what you got to say, Dirt Hard. That's right, Diamond Dallas Page here. And week after week, I've been being badgered about these people from the IWA, these functional illiterates, wondering what Diamond Dallas Page was going to do. Who was he going to manage? The greatest mind in professional wrestling today, the chairman of the board of the Diamond Exchange. You know, Dirt Hard, the bottom line is, it wouldn't have taken anything for me to take a man like the Terminator and make him a champion. Lethal Larry Cameron and make him a champion. But the bottom line, dude, is I wanted a diamond in the rough. That's right, one rough, tough, and ready dude that was ready to go. That with my motivation, inspiration, and good God, stimulation could make this man the champion of champions. And brother, he's in the Diamond Exchange. My first acquisition. Anybody who gets in my way now, brother, pack a lunch, bring a flashlight, because it's going to be a long night for you.
Thursday.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, once again with great IWA action. David Sammartino to do battle with the Ebony Playboy. Fans, we have just seen that interview. We have just seen it. It is official now. I knew it. Diamond Dallas Page apparently called my bluff. He has, in fact, become the official manager of Thunderfoot. He is so irate with yours truly over pressuring him here at ringside to make an official announcement of some kind that he has left. He refused to come back. I have been joined by the commissioner of the IWA, Rob Russum. Rob, what do you make of that incident now? Diamond Dallas Page taking Thunderfoot under his wing.
Well, I think Page has served notice upon the IWA that he is back as an active manager. The fact that he has signed Thunderfoot to a new contract, possibly even to find a tag team partner, serves notice on everyone that they better watch their P's and Q's, because DDP is back in action.
Well, the snake has come out of the grass, so to speak, and no question about it. You know, everybody knew he refused to talk about the situation with Thunderfoot. It became more apparent as time went on. All I did was try to enlighten the wrestling fans and get the man to speak a shred of truth out here. He refused to do it, but now, after that interview, the truth is known. He's got Thunderfoot under his wing. Thunderfoot was tough going in, this can only make him a more diabolical wrestler.
I completely agree. No doubt about it.
And Rob, in the ring right now, David Sammartino, I know you and the IWA, the committee, very, very high on this young man.
David has a pure pedigree background and the talent to be a winner in any organization. We are very pleased and proud to have him here. He looks great. He's working great. And you can expect big things from David Sammartino.
He is absolutely a phenomenal athlete indeed, and that war that we saw just a short time back here on IWA Wrestling that he had with Ivan Koloff, that Koloff-Sammartino war has raged for years in professional wrestling, and certainly the controversial conclusion to that bout, that one's not over.
By no means is that over. I'm sure you'll be seeing a continuation in the very near future here in the IWA.
And now the Ebony Playboy trying to make a name for himself in this profession by working over David Sammartino. Rob, I have to congratulate you with the likes of David Sammartino and, of course, Diamond Dallas Page now taking the Thunderfoot under his wing. Ivan Koloff, Terry Taylor, Manny Fernandez, the Terminator, the IWA. This is where the talent is. They are flooding. I know they're beating down your door trying to be a part of this organization.
The phones are literally ringing off the hook, but we're fortunately in a position where we can be very selective, and it's quality, and the cream will rise to the top.
Well, no doubt about it, the volatile personalities in this business that you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. I don't envy you, my friend, but again, congratulations are in order here on Sports Channel America. Wrestling fans all over the country getting to see great wrestling action.
The name of the game is wrestling, is it not?
You bet it is.
You won't find any snakes or planes or boats or too many painted faces around here.
That's right. No parrots accompanying a wrestler to ringside here.
That's correct. Just pure, quality, professional wrestling, the way the fans want to see it.
And now the Ebony Playboy trying his best, and look at the power, the strength, as David Sammartino comes to a full standing position from a bridge, takes the pins out from underneath the Ebony Playboy. Oh, right on top of the forehead. Referee Sal Carente. Oh, gee. You could hear that chop all over this arena.
David has trimmed down quite a bit, but obviously he retains his power.
He's a former powerlifting champion. And look at this now. Big press slam. Whoa. Oh, he just drilled the Ebony Playboy to the jaw once again. And now this is a newfound aggressiveness in David Sammartino.
Well, I'm afraid Ivan Koloff brought some of that out, and we can expect to see a lot more of it.
Picture perfect power slam. Count of two. It is all over. Oh, you talk about textbook. You talk about a master technician.
Pure pedigree, thoroughbred action with David Sammartino.
He really did a number on the Ebony Playboy, who's slow to get to his feet. He's looking around, doesn't know where he is. Let's take a look at the concluding moments of that one. David Sammartino with that Irish whip, that propulsion off the ropes into that big power slam. What velocity. David Sammartino, extremely impressive and victorious here with the IWA. Frightening and imposing individuals in the wrestling wars today. Lethal Larry Cameron from the stockyards of South St. Paul, Minnesota, where he tossed around those 500-pound slabs of beef. And look at the way he tosses his opponent halfway across the ring. Oh, this is one awesome individual. Rob Russum, Lethal Larry Cameron. I know a thorn in your side, one of the meanest men in and out of the ring.
Absolutely, Mick, but you and I both met up in Minneapolis and discovered Larry Cameron out that way. He went on up to Canada to become the Canadian champion, and despite his rule-breaking tactics, he's a world-class wrestler, and we're honored to have him in the IWA. We'll just have to keep an eye on him to make sure that he goes by our rules and guidelines, but he's capable of winning any title that we have available. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, absolutely. Look at this. Oh. He is so powerful, he can pick up a 235-pound wrestler and toss him around like he was a lightweight. Cameron has that kind of physique where you look at him and you could just run into him all day long, throw everything you've got at him, and he'd keep coming back for more. He is a loner in this business, not too many friends. Many times he'll sit in the locker room before a match, all by himself in a corner, seemingly in a trance, and nobody even dares approach him.
Well, he's intimidating no matter where he goes. The minute he walks into the arena, people go into shock. The man has immediate respect, and he gets it from his opponents as well. They know he's here on a mission with one thing in mind, and that's to destroy them as quickly as possible, and he does it.
Well, he's having fun out there tonight. Cameron is at his best when he's got a man absolutely destroyed, crippled up. That's when he's in his glory. And the TNT is about had it here.
He could have had him there, no doubt about it.
Cameron denying that he pulled the man up off the canvas, which is ludicrous. It was obvious to everybody across the country this one could have been over. Oh, good Lord. Oh, come on. Even then, he wouldn't finish him after he about put him right through the mat.
There is no rule that you have to pin the man at any specific point in time. He's in there to inflict damage. He wants to put Dennis Allen out of wrestling.
Well, he's one of those who subscribes to the theory, you know, the more I can hurt a man, the less he'll want to get back into the ring with me again. You certainly can weed out your opponents, your list of opponents that way. And now look at this, setting him up. Oh, big avalanche. Oh, now he tells the referee he's ready to pin him. Well, isn't that good of Mr. Cameron? Oh.
He's beating him up and bragging about it. You know, he didn't get away with that a few weeks back when he was in there with Kerry Von Erich, and I'm sure we'll see the two of them at it again.
That's absolutely right. But now when he's got a man in a compromising position as he does tonight, he's like a piranha. Boy, he latches on and he doesn't let go until he sucks the meat and the blood right out of you, and that's what he's doing in the ring right now. A blatant chokehold in front of the referee. Takes full advantage of the count, knowing that 5 is the disqualification.
He knows the rules. He just chooses to not abide by them. We'll have to watch these tapes.
And as you've said, Rob, you can't argue with success. The man was the North American heavyweight champion up in the Calgary area. He's consistently ranked in the top 10 in every professional wrestling poll that you look at, and he has chosen to make his mark here in the IWA.
Well, from that point of view, we're very happy to have the quality athlete that he is. Hopefully someday he'll see the light and see he doesn't have to go about the rule breaking to be successful. But right now, he's very good at doing what he does.
That slingshot catapulted that man 3/4 of the way across the ring. And now Larry Cameron, this is absolutely methodical. This is like a vulture hovering over its prey in the desert. He knows the man is ready to be had, but he's just picking at him, piece by piece by piece.
It's just a total demonstration of his overall power. He's sending a message to future opponents, or possible future opponents.
He's asking for real competition. You heard it.
There's not a lot around who's in the league with Larry Cameron. They don't call him lethal for nothing.
No hints as to that possible big-name star that you're negotiating with to come to the IWA area. No hints.
I'll give you one big hint without elaborating any further. He has defeated many times Hulk Hogan. And I'll say no more.
Ladies and gentlemen, all right, well, that certainly narrows the list down. I can tell you, I'm going to have to think about that one.
They'll be breaking out the record books for sure tonight.
Wow. Can you imagine that, ladies and gentlemen? All right.
Competition that's right there. I want the real competition, and I want it now.
You know, last time he said that Kerry Von Erich came out of the locker room. I don't think he really wants that to happen again.
Well, he's definitely directing that at you, Rob. I don't envy you. Dealing contractually with this man. Oh, gee! crushed his face into the canvas. It's over, and it could have been over several minutes ago, no question. Oh, what an impressive individual.
Listen to the crowd responding. Even though he's a rule breaker, they recognize his talents and his skills. He's awesome.
They're probably afraid to boo him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is one fall. Coming down the aisle at this time, from the Badlands of Texas, weighing in at 270 pounds, Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. And his opponent, from Vero Beach, Florida, weighing in at 236 pounds, Terry Taylor!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know that my good friend Steve Beverly is going to put me as a member of the all-cliche team, but I can tell you, this one could main event any arena in the world, and you're seeing it tonight on Sports Channel America with the IWA, the Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez, and Terry Taylor. What a matchup of wrestling superstars.
That they are, Mick. These are two world-class athletes. Any organization in the world would be proud to have them, and we certainly are proud to have them here in the IWA. And I think you're going to find more and more quality main event type matches as part of our regular programming, and we think the fans will love what they see.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt about that, and my hat's off to you, Rob Russum, the talent that you're bringing into the IWA area, and it speaks for itself right there in the ring tonight. Two men with worldwide reputations, among the greatest stars this sport has to offer. Manny Fernandez, the Raging Bull, whose attitude never changes. He's always angry. He's always upset about something.
And he always has a chip on his shoulder.
Always. And his opponent, Terry Taylor, has been a megastar in professional wrestling for the past several years, competing all over the country, all over the world. And each man knows that a victory here in this one propels them up that ladder in line for the IWA Championship, and what a prestigious thing that would be.
And you can tell by the intensity on their face, they're both dead serious about this. You know, neither one of these guys are going to be beating the other in 30 seconds and sticking a dollar bill in the other guy's mouth. This is going to be serious.
Manny Fernandez with a cheap shot on the ropes. And Terry Taylor from Vero Beach, Florida, loaded for bear now, and Manny Fernandez asking the referee to get in and watch the fist. That's what gets me about Fernandez. He will pull every dirty, devious maneuver in the book, and as soon as, look, now there you go. There's a shot to the kidneys on the ropes. And yet an opponent cocks a fist, and Fernandez is already crying to the referee. There you go. Perfect example.
Well, you know, I think he does some of it to upset his opponent's game plan. You can tell Terry Taylor is hot under the collar now, and he wants to get his hands on Manny, and he's playing mind games with him. He's walking around with a smile on his face. He knows he has his man just where he wants him.
Well, you've got to keep a lid on that anger. No doubt about it, professional wrestling, the most ferocious and intense sport anywhere today. But that anger can cloud your thinking in that ring. And if you lose track of where you are and get blinded by that anger, you leave yourself wide open.
It only takes 3 seconds for that mistake to cost you. Possibly a world title shot.
Especially with a man like Manny Fernandez.
Absolutely.
Fernandez powers Terry Taylor back into the ropes, and again, ooh! I'll tell you, that has got to be extremely painful to get those kidney shots. And now look at Fernandez. Look at him. Oh, you're right. He's playing a mind game. He's smirking at Terry Taylor, who can't wait to get a hold of him. Referee Sal Carendi trying to keep Terry back.
Well, now Manny wants the referee to uphold the rules. They don't apply when Manny's in a situation to dish out punishment, but now he's expecting head referee Sal Carendi to uphold the rules.
Well, Fernandez is a smart cookie. He's been around the block in this profession many, many times.
He's been a champion many times.
Many, many times. You bet he has. not only in this country, but in Japan, Canada, all over the world. Oh, turnabout, fair play.
How about that payback? Another one.
3 kidney shots and a shot to the jaw. Oh!
What an elbow. Manny can throw the elbows and the chops with anyone in any organization.
Oh, did he nail him or what? Oh, but there's a shot.
It's turning into a real slugfest.
Nobody said you were going to see a scientific hold-for-hold battle here. This is a war between Manny Fernandez and Terry Taylor. Mick Karsha and Rob Russum here with the IWA. Very happy to bring you this outstanding wrestling main event all across the United States. Fernandez drilling those knees into the forehead of Terry Taylor, and he hammers him. Man. If Taylor doesn't wake up tomorrow morning with a head full of knots, and now look at this, ripping away at the nose and the mouth.
Those blows are quite capable of causing a concussion.
Oh, yes.
He's going to have to regroup and take some offensive moves himself, or this is going to be over pretty quick.
You know, Fernandez was bragging back in the locker room earlier this evening that he was going to rearrange the facial features of Terry Taylor.
And he's doing it.
You bet he is.
It ain't bragging if you can back it up.
You talk about being built like the proverbial you-know-what. That's what you've got in Manny Fernandez. Not the tallest man in the world, but he is built like a bull. Great camera work again. As you see that big chin lock, that reverse chin lock being maintained by Manny Fernandez. The Raging Bull, Terry Taylor, going to try to work his way out of this one. A very punishing hold. Cuts off the blood supply occasionally, cuts off the air. Taylor trying to power out of this one. But then, well, it looked like a yank of the hair from our camera, our vantage point.
It's still tough to match power with Manny Fernandez. He's giving away, Terry Taylor's giving away a lot of weight, and Manny definitely has the edge in overall power.
Well, these two haven't liked each other from day one. This goes back years. And I know that you were very, very eager to sign this one as part of the IWA.
Absolutely. This is an outstanding match, a grudge match, and it'll be real interesting to see how this one concludes. Here comes Taylor.
He's trying to drill that elbow into the midsection. He did break the hold, but oh! Heads-up maneuver on the part of Manny Fernandez with that clothesline.
Taylor tried to use some of his speed to get the advantage, but power overwhelmed him.
Well, a very sloppy cover on the part of Manny Fernandez. Perhaps had he hooked that leg, we may have had a victory here for the Bull.
Oh, neck breaker. I don't know if he'll get up from that one.
That's one move in professional wrestling, Rob. When I see it, I just cringe.
There's some serious consideration in several organizations about banning that because it can put people out for end their career.
Oh, it could paralyze you, absolutely. And now, turning him around, and he's going to do it again. Oh, but that time, Taylor with a very, very wise maneuver, a block as he held onto that top ring rope, and now Manny Fernandez for the first time in several minutes on the receiving end of Terry Taylor. Rejuvenated in that ring, slingshot off the ropes. Oh, there's a clothesline of his own, and he's on fire. He is burning in that ring. And the Bull is begging for mercy, but Taylor will have none of it. He's taken enough abuse. Oh, sent him up to the lights. Oh, referee Sal Corretti got in the way. He is out.
Excellent maneuver by the Bull to get out of the way. Corretti took a big shot.
He sure did, and I'm looking at Sal's eyes. They are glazed over. He doesn't know where he's at. There's that big burrito by Manny Fernandez. He's got him covered. There's a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Corretti finally over to make the call. He's tapping him on the back. This is going to be a very interesting decision here. Has Fernandez won this bout?
The referee has not signaled the timekeeper to ring the bell. What does this mean?
Wait a minute now.
Definitely not. Terry Taylor.
Well, apparently, I understand now. Sal Carente is claiming that Fernandez deliberately pulled him into the action, and now he's disqualified Fernandez, who's taken the battle to the ringside floor. Right by our microphone. Oh! He tried to run Taylor into the post, but Taylor with a big reversal, and now here they go right in front of our microphone. This is dangerous territory.
This is war.
Get out of the way, Rob. Oh, man. They're taking it all over the arena. Terry Taylor and Manny Fernandez. I don't know if our camera has followed it. They are all over this arena. They've gone back to the locker room area. My God, let's take a look and see what we've got for our replay here. Referee Sal Carente. Now look at this now. There it is. Manny Fernandez deliberately,
Very clearly.
pulling the referee in his way. Terry Taylor went crashing into Sal Carente. Fernandez was caught in the act. Carente, even though he was shaken up at this particular point in time, had his faculties about him. He knew it was an intentional move on the part of Manny Fernandez to get out of harm's way. Now Fernandez, as you're seeing right here, delivers that big flying forearm to Terry Taylor. Covered him for a lengthy period of time, but Sal Carente had disqualified Manny Fernandez for pulling him into Terry Taylor. A phenomenal main event here on IWA Wrestling.
Certain things bring together great names in tennis.